Poddy Mouth. So LOI did an interview over at Poddy Mouth podcast, and the good brother Dom talked to us about how they even came together.
Yeah, so we've known about Poddy Mouth and like their platform for a minute. Like back before we was even cool with y'all for real. We was still in the cave in our mother's crib recording.
Okay.
And so we was always, it was one of those things to where it's like, you know, you speak to the universe, it's like career aspirations, like, you know, we gonna be cool with them niggas. We gonna be big. Because they was way bigger than us at that time.
Yeah,
so,
he's always had like the socials on lock. You know TikTok,
what I mean? It's
Instagram.
Always been crazy.
He's always had that going crazy. But then post that interview, I learned he got his Patreon figured the fuck out too.
He's doing better than everybody. But
that's all
he's living off of it.
So it was just one of them things where like mutual work. It was respected. He saw our clips. He saw his clips, and like, you know, funny niggas.
Yeah.
So it just eventually happened. He hit us up. We did the show a month ago.
Yeah.
A real long time ago, right?
A long time ago.
Weeks time that matters because it puts context on everything that is said and felt.
Yeah.
You may not feel the same way that you felt back then, or some things you might believe even more because you had time to think.
I may not even want to talk about what I felt then.
Or you might want to double down.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might want to really like tie a real Boy Scout knot on that shit. Like, this ain't never.
Yeah.
This could never be nothing other than what it is. Nigga is stuck.
Yeah, man. So y'all covered quite a few topics on that shit. Because I mean,
we talked about a lot. It was actually a very great conversation. Please go check out Poddy Mouth.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go right.
I was just about to go into, and unfortunately, one of these topics was a little swampish, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it probably had some brain-eating amoeba in it and shit.
The frog got brought up, and it wasn't our fault.
Yeah,
Dom asked a question.
Okay,
and I felt obligated because I want to be a good interview. It's my first real interview. You know what I'm saying? I felt, you know, it's like,
Dom's a good
I'll
guy.
give it to you. I'll play that game. I'll play that game. We all trying to build something, nigga. Let's play.
This episode was filmed literally one day after we did our episode.
One day.
Gorilla Zoo. Gorilla Zoo.
Go look that up.
Yeah.
It was a very good episode.
That was the I don't fuck with none of you niggas episode.
Yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah.
That's where you stood firm.
Yeah.
No Timbs.
no Timbs.
No beanie. You was just,
I had to get some more stabilization today.
You was expecting some slippery situations.
And so, yeah, basically, I mean, Danny got brought up.
I think we should just play it, honestly.
Yeah, let's just play it.
That first time stamp.
Yeah, this it right here.
Yeah.
Us getting into like this game or whatever, I'm figuring out like what's real. You know what I mean? Because people talk about that shit like, all right, like, you know, be wary of niggas. Like, niggas will show fake love. And it's happened a couple times to where it's like, oh shit, like this nigga he had some animosity this whole time. Like, it was like little shit like that. So it's a lot going on, you know, kind of figuring this shit out.
You talking about that nigga Danny?
We're talking about the frog. Yes.
Pause for just 1 second. I just love how you need to make sure. Let me just make sure everybody knows we talking about that nigga Danny.
Yeah.
Dom was on point this whole podcast.
He was on fire. He
was on fire this whole podcast.
It was literally a moment of silence. I was like, I mean, that could be a guy that we're mentioning, but I mean, there's plenty of other worse people.
Dom did so well, bro. Yeah, he killed that shit. All right, let's go.
Say his name, you know.
Why not? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that is my favorite. Let me tell you something. I don't listen to the Joe Budden podcast no more. I tapped out a long time ago once he did Rory Mal bad, which y'all also don't like, which is funny, but I like Rory Mal show still. I tapped out a long time, but I know y'all still cover it, and a lot of how I get my information is through you guys and Danny, right? Danny is more news, y'all more commentary for me, and I'm like, I listen to all of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And no, for sure. Like, listen, I'm a fan of y'all. So when I saw y'all was beefing, I was like, and not just y'all, but specifically, he don't like you two niggas. I was like, how don't he like you two niggas?
But Dom, you gotta understand, he's an ugly nigga, right? Like, ugly niggas are some of the most insecure niggas. It don't take much for them to like have a gripe towards you, especially because, like, look, you know, you look at him.
Look at him, nigga.
Just look at him. So
Danny would melt in Philly. the exterior is too harsh.
Ain't he from Jersey though?
All right, hit pause real quick. All right, and I think something else that should be noted.
For the good part.
The only reason this is being brought up, because it's been a little bit over a month,
And
is because Danny was watching this live
yes,
and was tweeting live.
Danny pulled an emotional move. It's a slick
He
maneuver.
lost himself.
It's
He
a
lost
slick
himself.
maneuver known as the tweet and delete.
Yes, yeah.
How much life did this have before he came to his senses and realized
I don't know
that this
how
shouldn't
long
be
it
public?
is. So what also needs to be noted is Adam22 is a messy nigga. Who didn't know that though, right?
Yeah.
So if you scroll down,
Yeah.
we
Define
can-
details
This
of
post
things.
has been deleted, but go all the way down. I want everybody to see who sent the screenshot over.
Whose perspective?
The
this
one
is?
and
This is
only.
Adam22 sending this over. So he's like, hey, let me throw a little bit of gas on that fire.
and it's
over
funny.
there.
I'm glad that he caught it.
Somebody had to
I'm
catch
glad
it.
that somebody caught it because
scroll
this
up,
isn't the first
look like
time.
it might have been. It was one quote T and 2 likes. 60 people caught this.
This ain't the first time that Danny has said something about us behind our backs
That he's
to
tried
the world, to
or that
you,
he's tried to retract.
that he's tried to retract.
Yeah.
This is what he does. But
Danny's not a stand on her. He's not standing on business like that. He's pussyfooting with shit like this. Oh yeah, let's
Tone
read it.
Groove.
Yeah,
Do it in a voice. Tone Groove. and Jay Noblez.
and J Noblez are haters, man. I seen through they jokes. You big them up and they want to shoot you down. The moment they did that, I put them in a box, ribbit. They should focus on researching what they speak about instead of being concerned with how sexy I am.
What could have possibly been the quote retweet? That's what I want to know.
That's
Because how do I reply to you saying that you were how sexy I am? What would I say? Yeah, nigga, you are sexy. Yeah, like
Yeah, Danny.
what was that one?
Don't
what was
let them
that
get
one
in your
quote
head.
to you? What was that?
oh yeah, like it was probably sir, yes sir.
Probably.
No,
Like
yeah.
Danny, like you're
Just
beautiful
thought
on the
about it.
inside,
Probably,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know how you would reply to that.
Sir, yes,
It
sir.
was probably him or one of his.
I don't know why he deleted Danny. Just keep it, man. Just stand on it, nigga. Damn, you don't like them. You just don't like them.
But
Just stand on it.
And it's something like not liking somebody 2 feet on the ground.
So much more respectable.
It's so much more respectable, but
I love it,
also
actually.
it takes a certain amount of confidence,
Yeah.
which goes back to a lot of what our gripe is towards each other. But let's continue because it gets good.
I don't believe that shit. Nigga, Jersey. Nigga, Jersey got a lot of places.
Come on, man.
There's a lot of places in Jersey, nigga. Shit, we got a Philly nigga that's from King of Prussia. What that mean?
That's what I mean. Like, come on, man. But it's even with Danny, right? Like he was talking about how, Jay Noblez and Tone Groove was making sly remarks, about my looks, low hanging fruit. Which, in my opinion, it's like the low hanging fruit is what you go for your friends. It's like a little pity pat. It's like,
yeah.
it's like you ugly nigga. So what? I'm pretty sure you've had some pussy before. It don't matter if you ugly, right?
I hope so.
But that's what that's
Pause.
I hope so.
That I hope so. Very slick, Dom. I like that because we all thinking it. I hope so. It's not even like you can't say for a definite yes, but it doesn't matter whether he.
But you know what also hurts? I can understand. I can get this too. If a nigga it's obvious saying anything about Danny's looks it gets to him, right? It's
Like you said,
obvious.
yeah,
He
yeah.
reacts every single time to it. And the funny thing that I find about that too is I remember when I was having the conversations with Danny just before we kind of just like phased out. Don't really talk really. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry we ruined your relationship.
No, that's fine. But it's funny. I do know that I feel like Danny's ideology, any reaction to him means you did your job correctly. So like I could have a problem with something that I think he had going on over there. And he's like, but you are reacting like it seems like it's getting your feelings. So it's like, damn, like the looks though? The looks, like that just seems too easy to keep reacting to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. We talked about it last time we spoke about him, which was a month ago, in which he probably didn't have friends in high school and all that developmental shit. But this did get to him. And he didn't comment anything down below. The comment was good. The comment was fucking for
Talking about
Dom.
on the
The
YouTube
YouTube
channel?
comment, right?
Yeah,
I never looked at the YouTube comment.
In
Did he
Danny,
keep it?
in
See if he
Danny
deleted
fashion, as I predicted, because we mentioned his name, the niggas like Beetlejuice. He arrives in the comment section.
Oh, this is amazing. Let's zoom in. 8 hours ago.
Damn
I
it.
didn't
Zoom in on it a little bit.
I didn't see you requested. I didn't see you requesting an interview. My bad. Remember, I first started. I thought man, I would respond to everyone, but it can be a lot. You a goat though. 3,000 a month. That's nasty.
On the Patreon is insane. Keep doing you.
3,000.
You see, Danny.
And first of all, big up to
Becoming-
Dom. But
Being at your first conversation is, hey, I like how much money you make every month on Patreon.
Yeah.
but what did Dom
That's a little
say that we
strange.
didn't get to play? That Danny is a little bit of an opportunist.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That is weird.
He's a swamp animal. He sticks low to the fucking ground.
Who does
This is-
that?
this is a
nigga
weird
being
tactic,
like,
Danny.
imagine me introducing you to a nigga and be like, hey, congratulations, man. I see you getting that 1,500 over there a month on page. Nigga, what?
A nigga that is
what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So when did you
AJ.
start counting?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
AJ.
what are we doing right now?
a nigga that is disconnected from like the human
The experience, yeah.
experience and like just what being a real nigga is.
You know, I just remembered maybe a week or so ago that I was in the Discord. Y'all can kick me. Clearly y'all know I don't give a fuck. But I was like, damn, during our whole original back and forth, I never went into the Discord because I forgot I was in there because I'm just not a Discord nigga. So like I was searching my name, searching homeroom, of course. Typical shit that I was seeing like YouTube comments. But one thing that I saw with the Danny was like, yeah, I didn't know that they were like playing my videos and tagging me in the comments because they fucked with me. I thought they were just doing it to find clips faster. I was like, oh man, so you just
Are you serious?
When
Oh,
you,
I'm so serious. I'm so serious,
You serious?
bro. I'm not lying at all.
Lauren.
I'm not lying. That nigga don't know. He don't know what's going on, bro.
So he
Lauren.
didn't know that this was just ecosystem.
He has no idea.
You have
He has
to-
no idea what's going
you
on.
have
that
to
we just-
believe it. You
Oh my
have to
God.
believe
Yeah, I
it.
had to believe. I couldn't
have to
believe my
believe it.
eyes. I was like, this is crazy.
he's sick.
Bro, there's,
Crazy.
there's logical thought behind everything we do, nigga.
But
Yeah.
but see, there's not a logical thought behind his process. It's all emotion. That's why
It's
you
all-
tweet
it's-
into
it's all
me.
reaction,
It's,
remember?
it's all
long as
based
you get a
off what's
reaction.
happening in this moment.
Any reaction means he.
Yo, Danny,
he feels
You know
like
what
he did
I
his
mean?
job.
It's like when you want to be the victim, you're gonna interpret everything that happens to you as being bad. Like somebody could literally try to administer you life-saving medicine. And it's like, nigga, why you poking me with a needle? You're
Exactly.
stabbing me.
Exactly.
You're stabbing me.
I'm scared of.
Stop stabbing me, sir, please.
Exactly. Danny is very emotional. Danny, if you're watching this, I know you are, buddy. I know you are. You're trumping right now. You're very reactionary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to calm down. You got to Kamala a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to have more poise. You can't keep reacting off of little things like your looks. Who cares if you're ugly?
Your mom loves you.
Nigga, who cares if you like
Yo,
nigga.
the looks. What happens in his head when he hears I'm ugly? What happens?
I don't
Maybe like a flashback of his dad being like, nigga, you ugly as shit.
Yeah,
Something
know-
is happening, bro. Where it's just
It should never be
the
that
nigga
serious.
short circuits. All
Especially
of
when
a
it's coming
sudden.
from another nigga. Like, who cares?
That's the craziest
Because
thing.
the thing
I can
is,
understand if it was like a group of bad bitches. It's
like
like,
clowning
yo,
you or something.
If there was
Yeah.
a campaign of bad bitches on Twitter and they were all retweeting my bitch and said, look how ugly this thing is, that might fuck me
But
up.
AJ
yeah, that might
bit.
fuck me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get voted ugliest nigga alive
That's
by
crazy.
women, that
hits a little different.
it
at
is
least.
different. But the thing is with dudes, I don't expect you to find anybody attractive. So
Yeah.
the fact that
Yeah,
you
nah.
calling me ugly, everybody's ugly. That's like saying you breathe oxygen.
That's right.
Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
dudes.
Dead ass, bro.
Lauren's
Dead ass.
ugly, AJ's ugly, F Mac's ugly,
Yeah,
Justin's ugly.
Thank you.
I'm handsome.
Nigga, and I stand in my shit.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
hilarious.
That's
though.
how that works.
But-
That's how guys think.
Like the small conversation we was having, the nigga is you know, we haven't said this in a long time, a keyboard conquistador. You know what I mean? He was a professional keyboard typer who never showed his face.
He's part-
so
yeah.
to have, you know,
He started in Reddit.
to have your fucking
Started behind words in the avatar. Pretty
behind
You know how comfortable of a
Codes.
life that is? Like you just got your fupa as a little armrest for you
and
and
it's
your
very
keyboard.
easy to talk about people and comment and critique people when your face isn't being shown. You know what I'm saying? Which is why Danny is, you know, he does
Danny's
what
been
he does.
branching out though. He's been trying to branch out, do more than just Joe Budden content and shit like that.
Branch out of his old studio.
He's been modeling.
Yeah, he branch out and branch away from things like the Shammy podcast. That's over already. Solid, hooray! Solid 1 month. You know what I'm saying? Solid 1 month. Excellent stab at
But-
that, buddy.
but,
you know, it's
I mean,
just
Can we talk? Can we
grand opening, grand fucking.
can we
closing.
settle on? I mean,
We just, I mean, and
did we
if
expect this? Did you expect this, AJ?
Absolutely, because we all agree on what the pretext was. It was
You can't work with socially awkward people.
No.
You
It wasn't that. It wasn't
you
that.
can't
There was
have a
several.
nigga beside you who y'all both
Yes.
y'all only thing that is in common is you hating another nigga
Yeah.
or you
Yes,
having a
100%.
problem or disdain for another
It's
individual.
some sort of friction with a third party. The fact that that's why we're coming together, it wasn't
never
off the
be the
love.
reason.
It wasn't
Yeah.
the love of.
Should never be
I
the
think we
reason.
made good content. It was none of that. It was already fake pretenses while we're together.
And Danny,
Now Danny is good. He's gonna give us all the reasons why this didn't work out.
Yeah.
And things of that nature. It's the overhead wasn't matching his overhead. Let's be clear. His overhead was different from everybody else that goes to that studio.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Ow, ow.
So it's you know, it's the need to be around people that you talk about, not knowing, you know, we play a delicate game. I talked about this last time when I was, you know,
Danny.
play a delicate game.
if you're in a room and you don't know who the mark is, it's probably you.
At the
You
end
know
of
what
the
I'm
day.
saying?
Yeah,
just
at the
look at
end
your
of the
It's
back.
day.
probably you.
At the end of the day.
There's a kick me sign there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So you know, there's a lot of crazy things, man.
And that's
But
the thing.
it was fun to watch.
But
The
that's
grand opening, grand closing.
I saw the video.
I was hoping at least to 8 episodes, but they made it to 4.
AJ, stop hoping for this nigga. I was watching the video when he was just saying, you know, his thoughts and his excuses. And I heard this one quote, you know, shout out to 5150, this nigga Bobby. He was like, an excuse is just a well thought out lie.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is.
An
That's all
excuse
it
is just a
is.
well thought out lie. Danny, you're a failure.
There was so many things that happened. Let's just talk. He was kind of recapping the 4 episodes because the fact that there was only 4.
Yeah.
he could actually
He
recap
recapped
them.
them all, yeah.
I did not watch the full Patreon. Obviously, I watched the back end of the video, so all I have is like 3 minutes of conversation between him and his yes man. So he was laying out how the first episode was great. The second episode, he has essentially got ambushed.
Yeah.
By Heineken.
Heineken and them.
Whether it wasn't a hostile or whatever, but he got
Yeah.
ambushed.
Yeah,
He
still.
said, "Oh, I'm exposed. We always knew that. You were exposed by booking at those studios.
Yeah.
Like you know,
For
the
sure.
moment you put your name on them studios and they walk in and realize who you are, you were exposed.
For sure.
So he's been exposed. You know.
Yeah.
Then I think the third episode was the contract episode.
Yes,
Where-
which was a travesty.
Where it was a travesty.
Like everybody thought that.
And then the third episode, I don't want to go too hard on Dub Studio, but they had to change locations.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
crazy.
that was that one.
That was that.
the
We
fourth
even
one, yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy, and that's no disrespect to somebody's studio, especially somebody who's building their own location and things of that nature.
Because nigga, we've been there.
And just y'all seen it. Shit, y'all saw couch covers. Y'all saw 2 versions of couch covers. You know what I'm saying?
there's shit they hadn't seen,
yeah,
too.
it's just different when you go high because you're trying to purposely place yourself in a circle of peers.
A tier of echelon that you think you
may accept you one
deserve
day,
to be, or maybe
may accept you one day,
Yeah.
or have I record here.
But no, it's
I
that.
record here.
Maybe-
Nobody records in our studio, but if they did, it's a flex.
But it's
It's definitely a flex.
You know what I'm saying?
it's that to be accepted though.
That's a real thing.
It's to be accepted, and that's a big thing
It's a lot
with
of
Danny.
things,
That's what
man.
I feel.
Yeah.
I really feel that with him. Like he's just had a hard time with just
Acceptance. I feel like his doorknob kind of shrieks when you going inside.
Everything.
It's like, this nigga home.
this.
Shit.
Yeah, this nigga lives a final destination
Niggas
life.
back from work. Honestly, because I'm sitting here
And
like,
can I say this too?
go
Because I
ahead.
watch everything. I'm sick. You know, I'm sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I'm sick of you, nigga.
this nigga's constantly in fear. Sir, yes, sir. He told a story about when he was meeting the nigga. Danny's
the
walking.
best day of his life.
Danny's it's literally yeah. That nigga. I bet when he saw Danny, he was like when your military brother or sister surprises you at school. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah. Nigga, he was so excited.
You know, like niggas be in the middle of the basketball game,
Yeah.
throw the ball,
Ain't seen that nigga for 3 years.
ain't see your dad. You know, shit
It's like, nigga, you survived the war.
That's crazy.
with the music behind it. Oh my
That's
god!
insane.
Oh my god! Wait,
Yeah.
Absurd was like happy as shit.
I know he was. I wasn't there. Obviously, I'm fucking around.
That's
but
painting the picture.
That's what you see.
I'm painting the picture.
Sir,
That's,
yes,
that's
sir.
how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. But long story short,
It's like when the sick kid
Sir,
see
yes,
John
sir,
Cena.
Sir, yes, sir said that Danny, they went and got him. And long story short, Danny didn't know it was him, and he didn't realize he was coming with a group of people. This nigga had mace. It was like
Danny or sir?
Danny did. He was like, "There's a group of people here to see me," with mace in his hand,
A feminine
and he was
weapon.
like, "Nigga, it's me. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
Put it away." Put it away, Dad.
That's crazy.
He's
You know what I'm
never,
saying?
and that's the thing,
He's
right?
not comfortable.
Danny has missed out on a lot of developmental things that should happen with human beings, and it's crazy because I think being in New York, you would just be thrusted into real life.
But you know, what you just said also just says that he's really saying things he's afraid to stand on. Because why would you even be prepped in that way? Because you know you saying shit in egregious manners. You know what I'm saying? Without really meaning it in that way.
Yeah. He deleted. Don't delete it. Stand on it, man.
Just stand on it.
I would have retweeted it, bro.
Nigga, I would have retweeted it.
Come on, man. We love it. And I still watch your videos. I like what you're doing. I see the new transition.
My algorithm, no, I don't fuck with that nigga.
Yeah, I see you cutting the fat.
EYL and shit.
The EYL videos are good. I watched that. I did. Olay has sent me the other nigga, so I did like that. I started there. Then I saw you use him and whatever. Yeah, whatever. I see you trying to branch away. Stop defending yourself in your content. Stop trying to tell us.
He's just doing.
And your content. He's like trying to justify his place in the Joe Budden Reddit in the back end of some of these videos. Yeah. It's disgusting to listen to.
If he starts a new podcast,
please stop doing that. Talk about when people talk about the history of Joe Budden. I want to make sure my name is mentioned. Don't ever say that again. That sounds crazy.
Weird.
What, you want to be on his eulogy, nigga?
That sounds crazy. Let's just make the good content and let's keep it pushing, my nigga. You know what I'm
because
saying?
you're flying too close to the sun, and overall,
we're too close to the sun too. We got to wrap this in 30 seconds because God forbid we hit a 20-minute mark. I think we might be right at 19.
All right, I'll give you like 12 seconds.
Okay.
I'm at the point now, nigga, I don't hate you. I'm just upset that your lack of parenting and development is affecting my life in a way that on Mondays and Sundays, I have to like think about what this nigga says about me. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no problem. I'm kind of tired of you being like a thing in life. You get what I'm saying?
Danny's insolence has cost him a lot of different things.
And now
his studio, his peers, his friends, his comrades, bitches, pussy, probably fucking finding a barber. Like, Danny feels like he has a hard time finding like just simple shit.
And it's
damn.
And it's costing me precious thoughts. I could be thinking about so many other things, but instead right now in this moment, I'm thinking about this guy.
Ribbit.
But it's all good. I'm going to play this 1-2 second spot and we're going to roll into the next topic.
Hope you find your Fiona. Fuck, nigga.
I don't come in peace, we not peace marching. We not even a minute in. Soon as you think shit died down, we spin again. My pistol 50 cent, he be like many men.
Bye, nigga.
Is the BBL of bitches.
It's corporate ass cheeks, is what you're saying.
Yes, Dom.
Like, everybody in Philly got gruffness too. It's like, it's a hard-nosed city. It's cold for like 7 months a year. Niggas get shot every day. Your grandma probably was on crack.
Every nigga in Philly needs therapy. That's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, all of us autistic and all of us got bipolar disorder. For sure.
I used to rag on this nigga because he was vegan eating salads. You know, that was weird to me.
But I kind of fuck with Islam. It's kind of like a third religion if you like you get past all the like the misogyny. Yo, I eat pussy for the love of the game.
You think you eat pussy better than most people?
Nah, I know I do.
I don't think you do, because I'm alive, nigga. Your God doesn't allow you to.
Potty mouth. Stop playing.
Well, hello, Poddy.
It's been one of the craziest years of our life. You know what I'm saying? It was multiple. And we went on a podcast run.
Yeah.
People haven't seen a podcast run in a long time. Let's be clear. Like, we did events 5 days a week.
Damn.
So Monday through Friday, we had an event for people to come out to every single week. Another thing that I'll say about the No Jumper fans, they hate everything you do.
Procrastination at its finest.
Yeah. That project was important because Menace Material was starting. Hey Graphics was one of them legends. If you wanted to look professional, you call him. Not Nance yet.
But you saw the previews, yeah.
Drake, I said, damn, I didn't get my touch yet. Like, and then
It goes back to the local 506. That's what I met you 2 years ago.
That is true.